Hey guys, welcome to episode 41 of Portfolio Update. I hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday so far. So this is the type of day in the market that most people want to see. We're up around 25% in our portfolio. That's about $160,000, which is pretty good. It's bringing us closer to our double-digit portfolio goal. So hopefully we can get 10,000 before the end of this week or next week. I could potentially see us hitting 10K even tomorrow if Shell has the same run it did today. Shell had a massive 30% run today. Most of the day did not look like it, but once we hit 1 p.m., it just took off. So from my shares, I'm up $825, and from my call, I am up $700. And overall, I'm up $1,200 or 526%. So most of this pump is coming from insider knowledge of when the merger date is, and then buying shares, and the CEO of Helion going on Yahoo Finance and talking about the merger and all this, and a deal with other things. It's a bunch of small things, and it wasn't really the merger date news that we wanted, so I'm still expecting another pop when that goes through. So I could either see a pullback tomorrow, or I could see this going off. Both ways, I'm still going to be holding. My call has 2 weeks left, so I am not too stressed. I definitely think whenever I sell, I will be making a significant profit on that call. And like I said, SPAQ likes to follow its older brother Shell around, and Shell had an amazing day, so SPAQ had a pretty good day. It's up 6.38%, which is solid. And it follows the trend around 1 p.m. when Shell popped off, SPAQ popped off. While it's not making as big of an impact as Shell is in my portfolio right now, it definitely helps. It acts less as a holding back on my portfolio than it usually does. So SPAQ in a few months will be having its own merger, so in a few months you'll see me talking about how we had a 30% run up with SPAQ because of its merger date approaching. So EROS had a pretty boring, disappointing day. It's down 0.64%. Not much to say about it. At this point, hopefully EROS surprised me, and if it does not, right before expiration, I'll probably end up selling the calls. So IVR is down 1.3%. Not really good. It's been having a tough month, but like I always say, long term, I'm thinking about maybe just updating you guys on IVR every at the end of the week, maybe, because the stock really doesn't move, and there's really not much to be saying about this other than it's a long-term play. So overall, pretty solid day. I'm definitely have high hopes for this week. Hopefully the rest of the week continues with this bullish trend. So I do have a Shell prediction. I do think that once Shell goes through its merger, that people are going to have all that money that they've made to be investing, and I think they're going to feel an attraction to EV SPACs, such as SPAQ. So they might be putting their money into Fisker, which will be very good for the stock. I know a lot of people who are invested in Shell also have maybe a small position or knowledge of SPAQ, so once the merger date approaches, they'll probably be buying in. I don't know if it will have the same volume or strength as SPAQ or as Shell did, but I do think that it will still be very strong. So I was just thinking, and I want to just talk about it. So when SPAC, or not when SPAC, when VTIQ was going through its merger, before we got the merger date, it was around 20, and then once we got the merger date, it went up to 30, and then from 30, it ended up shooting to around 40 when the merger date went through and the ticker symbol changed, and then it shot to 90 that day. I feel like off of them releasing their truck or something, but it all happened on the ticker symbol change day. So for right now, Shell's at 50 already, and we don't even have the merger date. So I don't know how Shell's actually gonna perform once the ticker symbol changes. I don't know if it will have as big of a pop as VTIQ ended up having, going all the way to 90. Maybe it will go to 60 once the merger date is released, and then 70, or who knows, it could actually break 100 and completely destroy Shell, or not Shell, VTIQ merging with Nikola. But yeah, regardless, if you guys are enjoying my portfolio updates, if you guys want to keep seeing me post these, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. Post every weekday with my portfolios. The past month has been pretty awesome for my portfolio. We're up 74%. But if you guys were along for the ride, I was down quite a bit. The past 2 months ago, I believe, I was down to low 5,000s. I think I dipped into 4,000s at one point. So it's ups and downs. So yeah, guys, let me know how your week's going so far. Let me know if you're in Shell. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So deuce.